Hello and welcome. This is Sahara playing Pillars of Eternity, the White March. We are in the First Fire, the Crucible Keep, and as soon as I stepped through the door, it gave me an update to the Iron and Flame. It says the Shrine of Abaddon can be found at the rear of the keep. So, is it on? Oh, that's the war room. There it is. It's been a long time since we've been here. Long time since we've been here. So let us see. And then I know there was somewhere else. I think we had to go to Mangrove Sport too. Okay. Oh, there's the shrine. The shrine of Abaddon lies before you, smelling of metal and oil. Bless Maska's forge hammer. You place Maska's forge hammer at the base of the shrine. For a moment, nothing happens. Then you hear the distant ring of hammers striking anvils. Tens, then hundreds, then thousands, all in unison. Wow, that would be very loud. Maska's forge hammer suddenly flares with light, and the chorus of hammering fades away. You retrieve the hammer, and though its appearance hasn't changed, it feels heavier somehow. Okay. Bless the hammer at the shrine of Magra's Fort. Okay, I knew that's where we would have to go. So I'm going to go ahead and pause while we make our way over there. Alright, so we're in Magra's Fort, and I guess there was somebody here I didn't pick up. Anyway, this is where we found Durance. Oh, there was something here. Nope, okay. Alright, here we go. Oh, come on.
Eh?
Why aren't we doing anything? We're here. It's lit up.
Yeah.
It won't let me interact with it. Okay, what's going on? Alright, what did that note say? Okay, so travel to Magra's Fort and locate the shrine at Magra's at the crossroads. Complete the second part of the ritual by placing Maska's forge hammer at the shrine. And that's where we're at. Okay. But it won't let us do anything. Oh, here it is. The ash-covered shrine of Magra stands before you, the scent of charred wood still lingering in the air. Place the forge's hammer on the shrine. The temperature around you begins to rise, and before long you feel as if you're standing in front of an open forge. Maska's hammer begins to glow red hot. Suddenly the ground near the shrine erupts into columns of living fire. Flame blights in the sky, winged shapes dive towards you, smoke trailing from their wide open jaws. Really? So we end up with a fight? I've completed the ritual and forge hammers now enchanted. I feel I need to return to the temple of Abaddon. But they didn't tell me we were gonna have a fight. Okay, the crossed eye. It took extensive searching and inquiry across 3 countries, but Habrix eventually picked up the trail of the stolen Audra Ban Eye. Following the Broken Stone War, the Amana thief traveled south to Abber, then on to whatever. Among the Boreal dwarves, the thief found a wealthy buyer, the chief of a prosperous tribe. A generation later, the tribe fell on hard times and was raided both by Deadfire Apapigo pirates and pale elves from the White That Winds. The pale elves sold the stolen eye to merchants from Old Valia, who took it north to the Prince of whatever. It remained there for 2 generations. When their palace was sacked, one of the invading soldiers took the eye as a prize, carrying it across the sea to Asta in the Valian republics. It was still there when Habrick arrived, though the wealthy Paterkin who owned the eye, demanded a hefty sum. The Glamphithian And Bantha did not hesitate to pay the price. Okay, so we got one major item. What did we get? Crossed patch. -2 accuracy, immunity to blind, plus damage to flanks. This patch was a gift from... But accuracy goes down because you're blinded, but you're immune to blind. I don't think that's a major item. Sorry, I don't. Okay, so we've got things we have to fight here. We have Greater, and then we have a Drake. Okay. You're gonna come up here. Well, you're right. There. You get back here. Right off the bat. You go after this one.
Yeah.
Okay, oh, there's another Drake right there. Alright. And...
It is no use.
Okay. I think we need our little friends. I can't remember. Do you have one? You do. No, you have combusting wounds. And I think you do too, right? Somebody else has one. Did I give to you? I did. I'm not sure where you're at, Eater. Grin. Here you are.
Yeah.
Wish I could have.
Okay. You need to do... Fan of Flames? No, I'm not a fan of that. Freezing Rake. Oh, I hate the way this thing moves. Alright, can you turn it anyway? No, it can. Alright. How's the Freezing Rake? This is the same thing, unless you can get it to move just right. No, that's just moving that. Oh, I almost had it. Oh my gosh, this is nuts. Alright, come on. It's like once you set it, and if you set it down, then it's done. Arrgh. See, some of this stuff is just ridiculous. Can they be confused? Hobbled second, immune to poison. Frightened. Yeah, I can be confused. Where was that at? I just saw it. Okay. And...
Yeah. We're one fewer now.
Okay. That worked. Woo! I love Manila. Manila, whatever her name is. Okay. That'll work. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Anything else here?
Sure.
Come on, I clicked. I just want to see if there was anything. Nope. Okay. All right. So I think that's all we have to do here. The rising tide. Iron and flame. Ready the cannons. The better half. I just don't know. Yeah, that's that. Okay, yeah, these I haven't figured out. The burden of memory. Okay, so... But I think we got everything done for tasks that are going to be here. I've defeated him. The bounty. Okay, yep, everything is now going to be in Stalwart. Okay. I don't know what's going to be closest, to be quite honest. I will pause while I get back to Stalwart. Alright, so I'm back to the white, to the Stalwart, whatever. Now I got, okay, we have to go down here to the... I believe there was something we had to go here for. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, that's right, this is her. So do I want to tell him about it or not? Or do I want to give it to her? Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's cheating. But am I tattletelling them? Moska had asked me to enchant her forge hammer to enhance her smithing skills. If such a thing were possible, as Moska obviously believes, I'd be interested in seeing how things turn out. Well, you don't seem concerned. Because I am not, he smiled slightly. Okay. Right, okay, so let's go ahead and give it to you. You could have warned me about the flame blights and drakes. The what now? Nothing in the ritual mentioned any of that. Maybe they just happened to be in the area? No. They came because of the blessings. Here's your hammer. If it summons anything else, it's your problem. Just in time, too. I was supposed to be done with this sword yesterday. Okay, Magic Hammer, do your thing. She raises the hammer and prepares to strike the unfinished sword. Wait, this might be a bad idea. Don't use the hammer. No, let's just go ahead and watch. Moska swings the hammer down hard, and both blade and anvil ring with the force of the blow. The blade's metal ripples like liquid as it shapes itself into a proper sword. Moska grins and nods at you, but the ringing continues, becoming more and more shrill, and just as the sound becomes unbearable, the sword shatters, scattering metal shards across the room. He knew it was going to do that, I'm sure of it. Tapa's ritual. I haven't seen anyone try to use it in some time. He glances at you. You had help, of course, but it doesn't change the fact that you were the instigator. Moska. Is there any reason I shouldn't immediately cast you out of the temple? No, Master. Moska eyes are fixed on the floor. What about you? Igma turns on you. You made yourself a part of this. Is there anything you wish to say in Moska's defense? Well, I just told you about it. All errors can be reforged into lessons. One of Ataban's affirmations, if I'm not mistaken, a valuable lesson for Moska, wouldn't you agree? All errors can be reforged into lessons. I say, it says so right here in this book. Moska admires you. She was tired of disappointing you. You must agree that Moska's attempted solution was creative. How often do you see that kind of initiative in an acolyte? Moska's a worthless smith. Well, I just told you. Anyway, let's do the lore one. Whether more of my acolytes actually read the book, Enigma. Ingram smiles. Moska, the stranger, has preserved your position within this temple. See that her effort was not in vain. I won't. Thank you, Master Ingram. Moska gives you a little smile. And thank you for getting me a second chance. Here's a gift for you. One of the few first things I forged. Now I need to get back to work. I've still got a lot to learn. Minor positive? I gained an item, the unlabored blade. Okay. That one's done. And I told you about it, and you just told me, What is this? The unlabored blade. I'm sure it's not worth anything. No, it really isn't. Oh, it's a soul-bound blade. Bind the item to unlock the next level. Though it is superb. It's fast, 14 to 20. Mine is 17 to 25. Yeah, but this is fast. This is average. But I wonder what the soulbound does to it. Let me see what the other... Let's compare it to the other one. Oops, sorry. The other one is also fast. That's 14 to 20. So I could replace it with this one. Because this is a dagger, this is a dagger. We could do that. But once I bind it to her, it's hers. Let's give this to you for now. I don't want to get rid of it. So we want to bind it? We're going to bind it. Are you sure you want to soulbound on the unlabored blade to Corinne? Once bound, this item cannot be equipped by another character. Yeah. Oh, the interrupt is weak on it, though. The speed is fast. Was the interrupt weak on that other one? Yeah, it was. Okay, because it's too fast. Yes, we're going to bind it. All right. So, deal 100 slash damage to enemies with an unlabored blade to unlock the next level. Okay. I'm curious to see what it is, so that's why I went ahead and did it. I really want to know. Okay, so we got hers done. Next one is Rosie. Right? We need to talk to Rosie. And I believe she's over here by, and we have the bounty hunter. So Rosie, I believe, is over here somewhere. Villager. I'm happy Mila's safe. Oh, there she is. Okay. All things happening, there are signs that Aldra's angry. Andras. No, that's a villager. Villager. Where are you at? She's over here somewhere. Well, there's her. We have to give her the bounty. The terror of Withstone Hollow has been dealt with. Good to know that one's taken care of. A shame we lost all those people, but at least we'll finally be able to get some workers out there to clear up that avalanche. Okay. Here's the reward as promised. So I got copper experience. I'm here to collect on... Yeah, his. That's a relief. Even if they weren't headed for Stalwart, I didn't want to take the chance. So his head. Here's the reward as promised. Has some new reports come in. Thought you might be interested. Hoped anyway. Sure. There's a group of, those things, causing trouble in Whitestone Hollow, like the avalanche wasn't bad enough, right? And then there's a pirate. That the Fangs want dead. Sure, I'll take on the lizard. Earned a little nickname for themselves. Redwater, whatever. On account, these little charmers drag their prey under the water. Wow. They turned up in Whitestone Hollow recently and have been mincing the locals. Plenty of coin in it for the one who takes them out. So tell me about the pirate. A cipher from the Deadfire, the kind that swings onto a ship and convinces the entire crew to drown themselves. Really? Apparently, he heard some stories about the kind of treasures that turned up in Ingwithian ruins. He's come inland. The Bangs sent their best warriors after him after he poached a few temples, but they didn't put a scratch on him. Word is he was last spotted around Dryford Crossing. So I gotta go back there. Bring me his head and you can collect on the payment that the Bangs are offering. Sure. The terror is completed. Where is Rosie? Maybe she's up here by the grief. I thought she was down here. I could have swore she was. Oh, there she is. Okay. Andra, bless you, my Mila's back. Rosie's wind-whipped face is puppy and her eyes are red. And that girl's not leaving my sight for a week. She glares down at Mila and clears her throat loudly. Mila shuffles forward and speaks in a tone of contrition. Okay. I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused. Thank you for bringing me home. I promise not to wander off ever again. Why didn't bring you home? You ran up, you little brat. She glances up at her mother. When Rosie nods, Mila gives you a handful of warm, sweaty coins. No need for that. You keep it. Mila looks back up at Rosie, who nods. Thank you, miss. The girl pockets the grubby coins, still not looking at you. Okay. Okay, so did I have something else here? Thought I did. Other than these. Oh yeah, I have to go there. Okay, so we need to go to the white thing again, and we need to go to... the spotted between the airport and... Well, okay. I'm going to leave that for later. Let's go up here. Wild Mila! Wild Mila! I don't think we need to heal. I used one, right? Yes, I did. Okay. So, you can just get out right over here. I don't think we have anything else to do here. So who do I talk to about the eyeless? I don't know. So we've been here, Russet. We can go back over here and collect the bounty, or we can go to the Abbey. Let's go to Durgan's battery, but I haven't picked up any Durgan steel anywhere. I haven't found any ingots that I could turn into the forge. Well, let's go to Durgan's battery first. See what has changed here. Because we need to go inspect, we need to talk to Nesta, and we need to inspect the cannons, I believe, right? And when we,
So, if our watcher hadn't come along, you would have let those drunks carve you a new nose.
I was softening them up.
When trouble boils over, it's boots or blade, Aloth.
I was sure you'd consider booze an acceptable option.
yeah, okay. So, a supplicant has arrived, seeking grand adventure. Okay, so we got a lot of these here. Okay. Rewards, major. Copper and treasure expires in 2 days. So we're going to assign you. Major adventure awards, 15% experience, average reputation bonus, expires in 1 day. We're going to assign you. And supplicant, leaving in 3 days. If ignored, 3 prestige. So he's looking for... We pay off or we send an escort. We'll send an escort. We'll send you. That ought to be nice. Okay. So we need to get to West Tower. Is there something new now? I don't remember seeing the West Tower before. That we could get into it? You know what I mean?
Help!
Oh. Who are you? Oh, that's Nesta. Okay. Sure. We're just gonna go ahead and just beat the shit out of you people for attacking her. Yeah, I'm gonna come around here. And you are going to do... Sorry.
Zombie is ready.
Oh, there's more of them coming in. Okay, so we're gonna do some confusion since that seems to work really nice. After this one.
Got him.
Okay. How about that dog? Dog turn. Oops, this one did too. I'm gonna... Sorry, doggies. So what went on here? That was a close one. Nesta quivers with exhaustion. I'm usually much more adept at avoiding brigand ambushes. You could have helped me fight them. She shakes her head. I have much more practice at running, and besides, I just have gotten in your way. You had things under control. That was a close one. Nesta quiver. Okay, whatever. Why were they after you? I'm occasionally mistaken for a tax collector. It's possibly that those brigands made that assumption. Sure, I'll see you at the White Forge then. Okay. Now that the incident with the brigands is over, Nesta has resumed her journey to the White Forge. So you've been waiting for me this whole time to show up to rescue you. Okay, whatever. Sorry. Sorry, doggies. I got a lot of stuff I need to sell. I need to actually go through my inventory, too.
I shall.
Okay. So, hide on our way up there. That's where we were going. When we were so rudely interrupted. Okay. So now there's a West Tower. Because I think the canyons are upstairs. We have to go through everything to get up there. Hopefully that they gave,
You want me to go back up there? After nearly losing my leg?
You still got it, don't ya?
That must be, yep. No, it isn't. Okay. So something's going on here. We're going to make the walls even higher. Didn't I? I'll take it. Okay, so we've got people up here.
Not a sound.
Looks like they're not very happy. Good to see you around here again. Who? Me? We're going to make the walls even higher?
Sure.
Alright, I don't think there's anything to really... Okay, so we've got... Let's talk to these over here. The worker... Well met, stranger, he scratches his head. Wait, I know you. You're the one that cracked this jelly jar in the first place. He laughs and claps you on the back. In that case, well met indeed, and thanks for the job. He leans forward to shake your hand. As he does, you notice that he's favoring his right leg and his left hand is roughly bandaged. I shouldn't talk too long or I'll get an earful. He glances over his shoulder. Aren't you Mila's father? He beamed. Sure am. What's my little troublemaker gone into this time? Show him the drawing. Nothing, I was just curious. If you see her, tell her Paul bring some caramel drops when he comes home. So what happened to you? Bad. Hip that got worse after a night with Colmar's rotgut. He laughs, but he's wincing too. It'll heal. Just got to fix this place up before anything else falls apart. How come I feel like there's something weird going on here? Okay, here's Calmer. We're going to make the walls even higher. Okay. And this is Wingra. The back of the Orland's head is a patchwork of singed green, brown fur and dark scar-rippled flesh. She notices you and jumps back a foot. One of her staring eyes is gold and the other is hazel. She flicks her left ear, which is little more than a nub on her skull. Well, then how can you flick it then? At last she relaxes.
I think we found Horavius' mom.
Oh, jeez.
Ha! Took you for one of them Rayid Sarens. Then I saw you had all your teeth. Ha ha ha!
She's shouting at you, but a friendly smile warms her face. She smells the sulfur and smoke. I've also got more than half a brain. Watch your tone with me, lady. You've got no room to judge when, I'm Corinne.
Hang on, gotta talk into my good ear.
She yells even louder, swiveling a hairless but whole ear towards you.
Now what was... Say, ain't I seen you somewhere?
She scratches a bald patch on her cheek. I regained the white forge. I just got one of those faces. Your mother has? Oh my god. I regained the white forge.
That's it! Felt those aftershocks all the way in Stalwart. Must have been a real sight up close. All that fire. Ugh.
What are you doing out here?
Oh, you know, clearing tunnels, blowing old barricades, just tidying up. But soon, I've got to start testing the cannons.
Her voice has dropped to a whisper, or at least her closest approximation of one. She clasps her hands together and looks up at the high tower with nearly religious reverence. You'll need them. The eyeless ambushed us after we confronted Andrus.
That what they're called? All I know is they turned the Iron Flail's fort into kindling.
She looks impressed. Well, surely these walls can protect you. They've held for centuries. Well, we already know they don't because the eyeless got in, right? That's what killed them before. There must be something you can do.
There sure is.
She's practically dancing, her hands balled into knobby little fists.
Once we have the heavy cannons, that is.
Can't you use the cannons down here?
Ah, but that's like
She sputters.
using a slingshot in place of an arquebus. No disrespect to these beauties, but they can't match the big guns for distance or power.
So what's the problem with the heavy cannons?
They're all the way up there.
She points up at a tower that punches through the snow-bleaked clouds. That must be the West Tower.
I sent a crew to the tower, but they came back complaining about Skuldrak and the other nasties. Nearly took Colmar's leg off.
Okay.
Skuldrak did, I mean.
Well, I could look into it.
That'd be a big help. I'd hate to let those beauties go to rust up there.
She twitches and fidgets like a drunk envisioning a tipple.
And anything you find up there is yours. Battery's full of treasures, and the West Tower has hardly been explored. Head through the door and up the stairs. That'll get you to that rampart.
Okay, that's what the stairs were for. All right, she points up at the snow-dusted walkway.
Yeah, Coolmar cleared the rubble before he took to getting himself conveniently injured. You should be able to work your way up to the cannons from there. Meantime, I'll check on our black powder stock.
She gives you a smile full of jagged teeth. Okay, ready the cannons. However, she also said that the workers... okay. All right. So maybe I'll get some of that... maybe I'll get... Come on. From here you can access any level within the battery. Oh. So you can go directly to the White Forge. Well, we need to go to the Great Hall, I believe. Yeah. Because I think the Great Hall is how you get into the West Tower. So they added a level. Cool. Oh. It's like we've never been here before. Okay.
Yeah,
That wasn't what I expected at all.
no problem.
The statue of Abaddon is modeled. Yeah, we already knew all that. These are all workers. Well, we've already been to... Okay.
Look at this.
Everything is started shaking. Thought the ceiling would. Unnatural, these tremors. We should have disturbed this place. It's a tomb. So I got to go all the way through this again? And I know where the stairs are at. Large streaked pots and dirty cups are stacked next to a note. I cook, you wash. Okay. What's this? Oh, that goes to the White Forge. Okay. Have me one of those. Well, they have cleared it up, that's for sure. Black powder, handle with care. Wheels and levers from mine carts lay scattered. A bronze statue of Abaddon stands over incense, ash, and rusted metal tokens. Now I've gotten all these before. Oh, you're letting me get into them again, huh? Not saying anything about not stealing, so I'm taking whatever I get my hands on. I deserve it! Heavy stone blocks to haul. Oh, that door is locked? Really? This looks like this is the kitchen. Worker, worker. Oh, we got someone who's named here. Alright, I wonder if we're going to end up with some quests. Okay, let's talk. Oh, come on. Can you get over here? This dwarf gives you a quick nod as he smears the grease and soot from his fingers on his apron. A copper chain dangling from his ear sparkles red in the firelight. I know who you are. Wouldn't be in this place if it weren't for you. He rubs the chain on his ear, flashing a half smile. What can I do for you? Oh, what is it that you do here? I'm running the excavation of the lower levels and everything else around here. Supplies, the kitchen, quarters. When you need something, you come to me. Well, let me see your stores. Let's get to it. Oh, all right, so I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that, potion. No. He hasn't got what I'm looking for. Oh, but he does have camping supplies here. Interesting. And I can sell my stuff here too. All right, cool. Everyone's working.
Why not? There, done.
Oh, it doesn't say not stealing. Oh, there's a church key. I wonder if that's what opens this up over here. Yep, it is. All right. We're going to get ourselves in trouble here. I just know we are. We got most of this area done. This is like the armory or something. Oh, really? That's a good thing I saved. It's a good thing I saved. Oh, wow. And I didn't notice it?
Nice and quiet.
No, me.
Yeah?
Me. Now I see it. Okay.
Would you look at this?
You cannot disarm the trap. Do you wish to trigger it? No. Do not remove any equipment from the armory without permission from arms warden. Yeah, but they're dead. Uh-oh. Oh, I found it! I found it! How come I didn't notice this room before? As it has been twice before, your vision blurs and fades to black. When it returns, you find yourself on your knees, a shattered sword in your hand, and a broken, battered helm in front of you. Your helm. You can feel blood pouring down one side of your face, and you know for certain that you will never see out of your left eye again. Oh, wow. Arrayed around you in a circle are other warriors, some from your tribe, the rest from an enemy tribe. They watch the combat in silence. You're going to die, old man. Your opponent is brash, but young and strong. You still think single combat was a good idea? You do. Last winter's Phantom took a heavy toll on your tribe, and your warriors were in no shape to fend off an all-out attack from the enemies. Single combat was your tribe's only hope, but not if you lose. Once again, the world stops, the memories trail awaiting your guidance. Take him down with you. Pretend to pass out. You keel over, scrupulously grabbing one of the broken horns of your helm as you do. You lie there, eyes closed, listening for your opponent's approach, trusting in his arrogance to come within striking distance. Pathetic. You hear the crunch of the other warrior's feet near your head, and in a flash you strike, driving the horn upwards into your foe's unarmored groin. He howls in agony, but you keep striking again and again until he is silent. The enemy warriors snarl and shout when they see their champion fall, but soon leave your village peacefully, bound by the combat's results. Yes, yes, it's all coming back. My sister, my Rain, the end. Oh, Gareth looks at his own spectral form with a sad surprise in his eyes, watching him begin to fade. But I've only just seen it. There's been so little time to know what to make of it all. Farewell, Gareth. He sighs. The wheel has no patience, it seems. I entrust my helm to your care. You find Gareth's helm in your hand, whole and unbroken. Well, that's sad. Farewell, my friend. You have gained an item. Oh, and so I found the end of that. Cool. So, his helm. Not that. Here. I can't wear it. Oh, it's got retaliation and might. Ooh. This helm must belong... Okay, so this needs to go to... Let's give it to, Eater and compare it with what he's got. Boy, look at all the crap I have in my inventory. I need to really do something offline. Alright, so this is another unlock with OT. Oh, I found some! I know. Alright, so this thing over here, we're going to send Aloth, not Aloth, Eater. Yes. He got damaged, but he didn't get damaged a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Eater. What did we get? We got, Fine Battle Axe, Exceptional, yeah, oh, Okay. See, and he got himself all healed. Okay. Cool. So we ended up completing one. What about's over in here? Was there a door over here? I don't... Oh, that's right. There was a hallway, wasn't there? Oh, it's blocked. That's right. There was a hallway there. So now we have the stairs. I think that's all that's left. So they made it a smaller map. These tall. So this takes you to stairs to batteries. Let's see what's here. All right, come on. Yeah, we've been here. All right, so there's to the west tower. Okay. Workers. Oh, more camping supplies. Really nice, thank you. Just in case I need to come back. But anyway, sure is good seeing you. Nobody's been able to push those monsters out of the tower. The days are long and the work's hard, but the pay is worth it. Is it really? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close this episode down, and when we come back, we're going to go into the West Tower and see what kind of monsters there are there. If you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.